Hey guys, welcome back to the hardcore world. In this episode, we're gonna get a ton of progress done on the cathedral, and of course, we're gonna finally build up that Wither Skull farm and hopefully get some beacons up and running pretty soon here. Yeah, you guys have been showing a ton of support lately, so I really appreciate that, and hopefully you enjoy this video. If you're not subscribed already, please consider doing so, and I'd also really appreciate it if you hit that like button if you enjoy. Anyway, let's get on with the video. Let's crack on with a montage of some of the progress I've gotten done on this cathedral over the last couple of streams. Enjoy! Alright, and that's that. Excuse me if the audio quality has changed a little bit, hopefully for the better, because I just got a new mic. And excuse any peaking or any weird audio issues. They'll be solved in the next week or two. But anyway, we've got quite a bit of progress on this thing done. Mainly, I just wanted to get this thing basically ready for this big dome area that we're going to do next week. We still have to do like one more window here, which I might just do offline to be honest, because it's just the same as these four. We've got to finish these flying buttresses, and other than that, we're ready to start on this big dome over here. But that's not for this week, that is for next week. So, for now, I think it's time to build up the Wither Skull farm. Kind of scary, but very much one of the most useful farms in vanilla Minecraft, because having beacons everywhere around the base is extremely useful to have regeneration and resistance and all that, so that we're basically invincible around our base. So why don't we go build up the Wither Skull farm. This one we're not doing a montage or a third-person time-lapse, actually, because it's in such close quarters. I will just do a voiceover of the work I've done offline that I recorded. So basically, first we have to spawn-proof the area with glass, and then we have to build up the Wither Skull farm. Again, this is the second week in a row we've done a farm by Ray's Works. Hopefully soon we'll start designing our own farms, but for stuff like Wither Rose and Wither Skull farms, no one better than Ray's Works to copy from. So go check out Ray's Works down in the description if you haven't already, because he has the best farm tutorials in the universe. And yeah, let's go build up that bad boy. Hey, so now we're out of glass, so that's going to do it for a little while. I think we're just going to start building up the farm and spawn-proof as we go, but I'm not too worried about spawn-proofing this entire fortress, because I can always turn down my render distance so that entities don't spawn that far away. But we obviously have to spawn-proof a lot of this, and especially the stuff down here, because we'll be AFKing down there, and we don't want any skeletons to be able to shoot us or anything. Alright, so this thing was the biggest nightmare to make of any farm I think I've ever made. So first off, I wanted to go get a piglin, which is going to aggro the wither skeletons, so that's what we went and did. We put them in the center of where we're going to build the farm, and as you'll see here, I surround him in trapdoors so that hopefully the wither skeletons can't get to him, but as you'll see later, something goes a little bit wrong. We built a temporary kill chamber down here just in case any wither skeletons spawn while I'm building the farm. And then here's my first mistake. I try to get them out of the minecart, but I forget how annoying minecarts are. They just kick them off wherever. So that's how we lose our first piglin. And as you heard, I said first piglin because then we went and got another piglin, and I forgot to put one corner of glass where the minecart could kick him out. So we had to kill another couple of ghasts, and then we went and got another piglin, who we actually got in the right place, and he lasted quite a while. So we managed to get some of the farm built up. But then this ghast spawned, and we had to go kill it so that it wouldn't like fireball our piglin when it was trying to aim at us. And as you can see, some stuff spawned on the platform, and I had misplaced a trapdoor, and that dang wither skeleton managed to kill our piglin. It was so annoying. So then finally, after way too long, we finally got our final piglin in that we managed to not kill, gave him a golden helmet so he wouldn't despawn, and finished up the farm. So now we would just place down the rest of the wither roses, kill a couple of ghasts, and the reason we put wither roses is because only wither skeletons can spawn on them, which means that then once we finish this up, only wither skeletons can spawn, and then they get aggroed on the piglin and go run down and fall into the kill chamber. So finally, this thing was done. So let's go check out the rates.
Okay, so this thing is pretty ridiculous. Right now I just have this horrible setup down here to kind of get things rolling. We're gonna make this look a little bit nicer pretty soon here, but for now I think this is fine. But oh my goodness, I've been here for about 5 minutes and I already have 9 skulls, and I think I saw one just pop through. There's another 2, you know, like, oh my goodness, this thing is totally ridiculous. I think to play with it completely normally, we would have to spawn-proof quite a bit more. But what I did was, I turned my render distance down to 2 chunks, and this thing is producing like absolute crazy. And then, of course, with my looting blue sword, I get wither skulls very, very fast. I could lower this down a couple of blocks, and they would die automatically. But I think it's worth it to kind of manually farm them for, you know, much more wither skulls per wither skeleton. So as you can see, I already have 3 more wither skeleton skulls. So this is already more than I'll probably ever need. But it's good to have this thing around, because then we can also get bones and coal and all sorts of good stuff from this farm. And of course, the worst part of this farm is just the absolute insane amount of stone swords to get. Hey, there's another one. So yeah, this is a complete success, and it's extremely ugly down here. This AFK platform is absolutely atrocious, but this build was very fun, and I'm glad I finally built one of these. It was super easy. Would highly recommend it in your world.
So with the wither skull farm built up, we are ready to go beat the wither a couple of times, which in the hardcore world, I know it's kind of cheesy, but I do the wither cage trick with the underneath of the end portal to trap the wither and make it so it can't hit me or anything. So it's a little bit cheesy, but since I'm in hardcore, I feel good about cheesing the wither. We'll probably beat it legit one day, but for now, I feel good about cheesing it because we just need beacons. So let's switch into stream highlight mode for just like a minute or two while I beat the wither a couple of times and build up a beacon on stream. And let's just spawn it. I'm so scared. No, everything's looking good, though. I think that's correct. Okay. Kind of scared? Yeah, it's always scary. But, oh, wait, that's super loud. Hold up. So this might be loud, sorry. But it's super safe. Everything seems to be going well. There we go. That was not very difficult. Let's beat the wither a couple more times. I've just beat the wither a couple of times and made a bunch of beacons. Well, not beat the wither. I totally cheesed it, but anyway. Let's go up and build this beacon. Oh, wait, no. I think we actually did it right. Oh, yeah. This is actually perfect. And then should we do jump boost? I think we'll do jump boost 2 here. And then maybe, I think haste here? I think we should just go with haste 2, the classic. And then we'll keep building this up as we go. Alrighty. Yeah, eventually we're going to have a bunch of full power beacons, but for now, this is what we've got. Look at this jump boost. This is so fun. Wee. And that's that. Since then, I've built up a little bit more of this beacon, and if you're new to this hardcore world, how I got all of these emeralds is that I have a crazy melon and pumpkin farm down there that I trade with villagers for emeralds, and I think emeralds are one of the prettier power source blocks, because I don't know, they just look cool, so I decided to use these since I don't have an iron farm or anything built up. We don't have quite enough wither skulls to do a full 6 beacon, all effects beacon, but we'll do that pretty soon here. That's pretty much gonna do it for this episode. Now that we have all the important effects, and now we just have a couple more beacon effects that we need for a full beacon effect over in the area we're working on right now, and we got a lot done on the cathedral. So I appreciate you guys tuning in, and hopefully next week will be a huge progress update on the cathedral, because I want to get a whole lot done. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it, and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the like button if you enjoyed. It really helps me out. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.